What's going on, guys? Everybody here? All right, I am on OBS and I am going to do a quick live stream. I'm going to surf Amazon for about a half an hour and I'm going to make a wish list of products that are hot Q4 products for next year. So one thing you want to do as an Amazon seller is at the end of every quarter, so this is coming to an end of Q4, is the best time to find what is at its peak for sales. If you have a tool like Jungle Scout, you can look at the numbers. If not, then you can just look at the presence, the impressions that Amazon themselves are promoting the item. You can look at the top 100 rankings, all that type of stuff. But do your homework every quarter so that next year, once that quarter rolls around, you'll already have your grocery list of product research that you've done. And then you can start to source that product in advance. We'll look at criteria like price, profitability. We'll look at, maybe we'll look a little bit at the top 100. We'll look at impressions and see what Amazon's promoting, and we'll kind of use our instincts as well in this video. So I'm going to do a little bit of a screen share here. Let me just jump it over to this, drop this down. All right, so we are on Amazon.ca. Close that there. We're on Amazon.ca right now, and so we want to take a look at the different things, and then we want to create wish lists for us every quarter. And that wish list is going to be a list of what we are interested in selling next time this quarter rolls around. My wife and I were talking, and we had probably the biggest November and December we've ever had, obviously. But we felt that, or at least I felt that, I only did little less than 50% of the potential I could have done. Meaning, I probably had 50% more capital I could have put in. Had I put in that capital, I could have easily doubled my numbers without missing a beat. I could have easily doubled my numbers. I could have easily done 120K in the month of November, is my feeling, because a lot of the products that I bought sold out super quick. There was a lull, gaps in between me getting more inventory to Amazon on specific products. Decline that. So yeah, I think with a little more preparation on my end, I probably could have done a better job getting inventory to Amazon and maximizing my November to its fullest. And then for most of the December, December changes. It starts to trail off as you get towards Christmas because people realize that their products may not show up on time. I just love that you can get Christmas trees on Amazon. So let's get right into it. First thing I noticed when I was on here were these bad boys, ugly holiday sweaters. I didn't get into the ugly holiday sweater niche because I really didn't, didn't know about it, to be honest. It's definitely a niche. It's definitely a short period of time. But so here's the ugly sweaters that they're promoting. Obviously, a lot of times you want to put in when you're looking at them. Sorry, sponsored listing. Okay, but you want to add in the best sellers to your wish list. Okay, so now you're over here. Now you can go to add it to a wish list. If you have multiple wish lists created, you can obviously create more. I've just created hot list Q4 2018. And there you go. So I'm going to add that. Yeah, there we go. That's added. Yay. So the point is, bestsellers are really important to add to your wish list. I wouldn't necessarily add much more than bestsellers. I would add Amazon Choice. I would add any other badges potentially. Bestsellers change, obviously. So, pay attention to the changes for bestsellers. But this is another one that we would want to add to the wish list. Ta-da. There we go. Go back. Okay. Wonder if there's a quicker way to add it to my wish list. I can drop down my drop down wish list menu, as in it's just got the one. Add it to my wish list. Continue shopping. Ugly sweaters. So ugly sweaters are obviously a really hot seller at this time. And if you look at the price points, anywhere from $40 to $100+ for these ugly sweaters. So depending on what you might be able to source them for or bring them in for, is obviously going to help you determine next year if this product is worth selling on Amazon. Now, let me just quickly jump in here. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section. I'll make sure. Let me turn this down. Top chat. And today I'm just kind of surfing. So I'm going to be spitballing a lot of this information and my mindset and what I'm looking to do. Live chat. But like I said, if you have any questions or anything like that, just hit me up in the comment section below. So I've added 4 products from ugly sweaters into my wish list. They'll stay in my wish list so that next year when I look at it, I'll have built a Q4 list of products that I should source in advance. And by in advance, I mean a lot of people will start sourcing the quarter before, and start launching 2 to 3 months in advance. That's what I do for Halloween. That's what I do for most of the seasons that are specific to some sort of holiday date, like Halloween or Christmas or anything like that. You want to get your products into Amazon 3 months minimum in advance to take advantage of those early birds. So what else do we got going on here? So Amazon, obviously this advertisement at the top is driving traffic heavily to so deals in electronics. So this is where I like to go to first, because this is where Amazon want you to shop. This is where Amazon know where a lot of people are shopping. So it's going to be their primary advertisement right at the top. So last minute deals obviously are going to be good. You're going to notice that the prices are probably coming down a little bit in comparison to, say, November. Maybe not as much with hot trending products. So we got webcams, earphones. Right now I'm looking at price and I'm looking at products that I can sell. I may run Jungle Scout just to see. Earphones. What do we got here? Fujifilm cameras. Shop now. Let's see what Fuji's got to offer. I've never really ever gone to source cameras, obviously. Cameras might be hard because they're changing every day. Let's go back a little bit. Headphones, I've obviously sourced headphones, just for the first time got unlocked for Beats by Dre. So we got the deal of the day right here for $34. Looks like a nice set of headphones. MPOW. I did sell a lot of headphones this year. I sold some headphones that I sourced retail arbitrage from different stores that were selling for really good prices. I was able to get headphones for under 20 bucks and turn around and sell them for anywhere from $50 to $80, just depending on the headphones that they were. So, but headphones are good. Don't really like the style of that particular one. I like Amazon's normal listing style. I don't like this view deal style. What else do we have here? Ethernet cable. I'm looking for clearly, like Halloween costumes. Halloween costumes is always a good buy. Especially if you can source that stuff just after Halloween and you can get your hands on some blowout inventory. It's always a great buy to launch and ship that stuff to Amazon next quarter. In the Christmas time, obviously, Christmas ornaments, all that type of stuff should be something that we're sourcing, but let's see what's good for Christmas ornaments. Maybe I can search Christmas ornaments. Let's go all departments. Christmas decorations. So those blow up Santas, inflatable Santa costumes, $13 tree sets, bestseller. So there's a whole matching pajama set for 20 bucks. There we go. So that might be something I want to add to my wish list. For next year, we'll look for stuff like that. Something like that, you can, if you're interested in sourcing multiple sizes, you could do that. You could go source that from China direct. You wouldn't have an issue sourcing something like that from China direct. Let's see what else is a bestseller for Christmas products. The Reese calendars are still 22 bucks. Damn. And it's a bestseller. Jolliest funny t-shirts are always going to be a good seller. So we'll add something like that to the wish list. Hilarious. That's a good price point too. We got some Hallmark products, 12 bucks. I don't like that price point. Socks. That's another interesting one. There's a good seller. Christmas socks. Add that to the wish list. And yeah, I mean, really, it's this simple. You just want to build up your wish list and surf. We're doing product research right now, so it's a tremendous way to start getting an understanding on what it is you need to source. Natural wood slices, unfurnished, pre-drilled wooden circles for Christmas ornaments. Interesting. I don't like the price point, so we'll pass on that. Check out the next page. Here we go. Youthwell Christmas dress for 20 bucks. Some sort of Christmas. What is this badge? Limited time deal. We got a countdown wooden advent calendar. Cool. I don't like the price point though. Harry Potter has been huge this year. More dresses. There we go. I just don't like the price point. Christmas pine tree, 39 bucks. 4 foot tall. If you want to get into the pine tree business. What else do we have here? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So obviously here's a book that is going to do extremely well. Dr. Seuss in general are going to do extremely well. We'll add that to the wish list. Ta-da! There we go. Some more sweaters, limited time deal. No badges on there. Again, I'm looking for best seller badges. Now, obviously, I can run the numbers. I have Jungle Scout here. See what the current numbers are at. 260, 98, 335 for this construction site book. 200 for this dress. So it's doing sales. Here we go. Christmas trees, $751 for a Christmas tree. Ferrero Rocher, $19.99. So they're doing good numbers of the Ferrero Rocher chocolate. So I might add something like that. That's just a massive Ferrero Rocher chocolate, just one big ball. We'll add that to the list for next year. I didn't really do any chocolates this year. I did a couple advent calendars. I didn't want to go heavy on the volume with the advent calendars, but they sold. What else we got here? So if you have Jungle Scout, it's a great tool to see the numbers behind the scene. Behind the scenes obviously makes product research, retail arbitrage product research extremely easy to do. So we got some Charlie Brown Christmas DVDs. We got some Lego mugs. Interesting. Build on brick mugs. I've never seen those before, but you can sell those for 18 bucks. That might be something interesting to bring in. Private label. Looks like Lego. It's not Lego though. Keone. Different colors. Very cool. We'll add that to the wish list since it was a bestseller. Then I'm going to show you guys my wish list after I've created it, but I'll try to add upwards 30 products for Christmas, Q4. And you want to think of other things that you've sold that obviously, toys and stuff like that are another good one to start planning. The popularity of a toy will change, okay? So keep that in mind. Is my wife. I don't know how to deactivate that from my my Mac. It picks up my phone when it's ringing. Santa Claus. Okay, so what else do we got here? Christmas DVDs, Elf DVDs, hooks. Let's take a look at the numbers on this page. See what we got for sales wise. 300 units for a Tipsy Elf. Paper. String lights. Solar. Finding Christmas book. Top rated Christmas tree. Okay. Alright. Let's go to toys. Let's see what the top toys were that are being heavily sponsored. Holiday toy list. Holiday toy list. $50 for these magnetic building blocks. Let's see what this first page when I do a toy search, numbers wise. So 400, 600. Magic tracks, I did see those in the store. What were they going for? 29. Again, this is how I do retail arbitrage. If I'm sourcing products during the quarter, I'm coming on Amazon every day and I'm just typing the word toys and I'm looking for a general idea. VTech, I'm by brand. I'm not looking to build my list in my mind of the specifics, but mainly the brand. Matchbox, VTech. So when I do see Matchbox and VTech, I scan it. Trolls, I'll scan it. Don't know, never heard of that. Disney, I'll scan it. Mega Blocks, etc. That's the main way to do it. These tents, $50 tents. These price points. Legendary superhero capes. That's pretty cool. It's a bestseller. I'm going to add that in. 25 bucks. I don't know what something like that might be sourced for, but I'll add it to the wish list. It looks like it's a private label listing of some sort, potentially, because of the name right here, legendary. and real rand, you know. So I don't know if it's a trademark thing, but definitely a private label listing. So now you can sort by department, check out your department that you want to look into, what was hot, okay? Books and toys, you know, toys are always going to be the key for Q4. Electronics, so we'll go into all electronics. And then right here, click on the bestseller. And again, these are your top sellers, right? So these are all bestseller badges, okay? And you can look through them. I'm looking at price point. I'm not a huge electronics guy, so I'm going to stay away from electronics. But obviously toys are going to be great. We'll go to bestsellers. So obviously everyone knows I did a lot of LOL sales this year. It wasn't nearly as good as last year. What else do we got here? I'm looking at price points primarily. I'm going to be adding in products that are $60 or more, $50 or more, so something like this. Fast and Furious. I'll click that. We'll add it in. We'll go back. I'm just looking for products that are selling for ridiculous amounts. So like this Harry Potter, obviously this would be a product that is gated. I'm actually restricted for Lego, but I want to remind myself next year to see if I can get ungated for Lego. Now check out the numbers here. At one point it was selling for $200. Dropped down to $129. It's been as low as $79 by Amazon. But Amazon right now are selling it for $129. Not bad. Private label sellers, third-party sellers, where are you? Third-party FBA sellers. $129. So everyone gets the drift of what I am recommending at the end of every quarter, and not not just this quarter, but at the end of every quarter, head onto Amazon and just look at what Amazon's promoting and try to see if you can create yourself a wish list of products that you want to source next year to sell on Amazon. Okay, you know, these aren't just promotions, but these are products that other sellers are running ads on. You know, what catches your eye? What is something that you might have seen in your region? Is that something that you can sell on Amazon? You know, what did you see? What have you found? Right, so that's what I'm looking for, obviously. Last minute deals, go into there, see what last minute deals are being had at Amazon. Chocolates are being blown out. Earphones. These are all lightning deals. These are all ads. A lot of the time, these are even when Amazon says that, you know, I don't know if you've ever gotten an email from Amazon or a message from Amazon and they're advertising to you that they'll give you a discount on your fees, your commission. They'll reduce your commission usually by half. So they're 15% commission. They'll give you 8% and they'll take 7%. So you'll make 8% more on your commission or on your product. A lot of the times those will show up here. Because they know these are usually very high volume products, you know, that sell an extreme amount during, you know, like these toques have been selling. I don't know if my Jungle Scout will work on this page. You know, it doesn't. It doesn't work on pages that don't show the normal style or view. But if I click this product, then it's going to show me the numbers that this product are doing. So here's a prime example. This one's doing not bad, 166 sales in a month of this particular toque. But if you look at all the different color options, we'll let it figure it out. Is it showing anything? Nope. Gloves, they're doing pretty good. Price points are good. So, I mean, not a super huge video to make you guys, not a long video, but I just wanted to show you a way to help you create lists. Creating lists are super important to do when you're an Amazon seller. Creating lists will, let me just jump over here, switch down. So yeah, so creating lists are super important to do as an Amazon seller. They'll do nothing but help you build your product list for next year or the next quarter that's coming up. So it does take a quarter to get in the habit of doing this. But if you can get in the habit of doing this, it's going to do nothing but help double or triple your sales. And as I reflect on quarters, I do a lot of reflecting on, could I have maximized and done a better job? And like I said in the beginning of this video, we not only did we have our best Q4 ever, but we feel that we shorted ourselves by 50% by not fully investing in the quarter. Being an entrepreneur is about taking risks, and even those who take risks don't necessarily want to take the biggest risk of all. And that's, financially putting in something that you're uncomfortable with, a number that you're uncomfortable with. So we were truly comfortable with the money we were putting into our Amazon business. We didn't do anything out of our comfort zone. And so my takeaway from the last quarter is next year, come Q4, I got to get out of my comfort zone in its entirety. I got to jump out of the box, completely jump out of the box